Hello students, I'm Jenny Jenkins and I'm going to show you quickly how to navigate our Blackboard site for Bio 120 Winter 2023, and this is the lab section. So let's take a look at our Blackboard site. I'm going to pop it up so that I can see it, and I'll just actually open it up. So in my courses under Winter 2023, I have Bio 120 section 901. That's our section. It's marked by a wolf that I saw in Yellowstone National Park, and a bunch of lupine all around it. So in this Blackboard site, you're going to find a lot of materials that you're going to need to use weekly. You will open the page to the announcements button or to the announcements menu, and you see I've already posted an announcement. When I post announcements, please read them carefully. I post a lot of information in them. Sometimes they're long, sometimes they're short. Either way, check them out, read them carefully. They give you important information for what's coming up and maybe what's happened. There's a set of buttons on the left, of course. This is where you want to take a look. There's a Begin Here button. On that Begin Here button, there's all sorts of information that you probably find useful. The Getting Started information item is pretty straightforward. It kind of repeats the announcements information, so take a look at that. I've got some introductory videos. You've found this video, navigating our Blackboard site. I haven't posted it yet since I'm still making it, but a couple of intro videos as well. And what else is on that site? The lab schedule and instructor information. This is important. This is going to have our daily schedule or our weekly schedule. And also my office hours are located here. Important due dates. These are due dates for your pre-lab quizzes, for your worksheet assignments that you'll be doing during the semester. I have several links to both the schedule and the important due dates over on the left as well, because I know they're really important. And then downloading Excel from GVSU. This is critical for you all. You need to download Excel and get it onto your laptop, not just the online version, but the actual app on your laptop, and everyone can get it for free. So please make work of that in the next little bit. So let's see, what else do we have? The syllabus and schedule. This takes you to our syllabus. It's a general syllabus for everyone taking Bio 120 labs. And you can see what's happening each week in lab. We have a Monday lab, and so we start on Monday, January 9th, with Exercise 1, the process of science. So you're going to take a look at that. One thing to notice right off the bat is we do have a lab on MLK Day, which is strange. This is going to be a lab that you complete on your own during the week. You won't have to come to class, but I'll send out information about that. Also on this syllabus are basic information about the course, what it's like, our point system, so you know how exactly you're going to be scored in the class. The lab becomes 25% of your final lecture grade. Some participation information, how you'll be assessed, your attendance, also important, and then a series of a lot of information that's useful, but kind of long-winded. So take your time, look it over, ask me if you have any questions. The instructor information button is here, just gives you a little bit of information about who I am. And then these buttons in the middle here, these are the ones you're going to spend most time on. The Achieve Lab Materials button is important. When you click on that, you should have access to our lab manual and all the materials needed for class. I hope this works. Last semester it didn't work, but you should be able to just click on it and a new window will open up in Macmillan. Macmillan is the delivery system we're using for this lab manual. I'm going to cut that window out. And then once you're on this Achieve site, you should see your name over here. If you don't, you can work on making an account, but you should have one. It should be automatic. Anyway, I'm in my name. You can change the materials that you're viewing by the course content or by assignments. I like the course content. It tends to move things in order, and most of the time we'll spend on the process, on each exercise. So for this week, for example, exercise 1, I click on it and I see a lot of material. This material is a little overwhelming. There's the process of science here, and this is the name of our exercise. And so what you'll see under each lab is a set of introductory information. Maybe this is a few pages long, a pre-lab quiz, an overview, which just kind of gives you an idea of what we're going to be doing, a checklist, that's the protocol for what we're going to be doing that day, and a worksheet, but I usually don't use this worksheet. I'll show you somewhere else. And then a variety of other things that you might need to have access to. So for example, you need this video for this week. So you'll see this information becomes useful for exercise 1. Okay, where do I want to go from here? If I backtrack, I can change. I still want to change. I don't really want to change the, I can go back to the course content, and I can go to exercise 2 or exercise 3 and see the materials that I need. So this is a part of the Blackboard site you're going to become very familiar with. Okay. The pre-lab quizzes. Each week you have to do a pre-lab quiz before coming to lab, and they're due on Sunday nights at midnight, or 11:59 p.m. actually. And those pre-lab quizzes are available on the Achieve site or on this pre-lab quiz button. So you can see there's also there's exercise 1, the process of science, pre-lab quiz. Exercise 2, 3, 4, all the way down. You'll also see a lab safety and syllabus review quiz. So that's also something that's going to be due early in the semester. But you see all of those. And we see that we have 13 weeks, 13 exercises, 13 weeks. And then you'll see a button on the left called the worksheet assignments. Worksheet assignments are a worksheet that you'll be doing in lab during the day and completing it in lab. And you'll need to submit it to our Blackboard site after completing it. So for every single exercise, there is a worksheet assignment sheet. You can click on it directly here from the worksheet assignments button. So I'm going to go to exercise 1. Here's my worksheet assignment that I'm going to have to do in lab this week. And I see that it's a Google Doc. This Google Doc can be copied. You can make a copy of it and put it into your own folder, and then write on it, type on it. Type your answers in, complete the process, save it as a PDF, and then you're going to go back to the assignment site and click here on this assignment exercise 1 worksheet and upload your assignment before it's due. And you'll see that an assignment for each week. Most of the time these assignments are individual assignments, sometimes they're group assignments. Another button that's important is the Teams button. If you click on the Teams button, you are organized in a team. There are 5 different teams in this class, and if I click on Team 1, I can see all of them, but you can see your team. I see the members on this team. I also see which exercises are group or which activities are group exercises, and I see that I can access material with them, or I can send them an email. I can send the whole team an email at one time just by accessing my team. This also tells you which group you're in. So you guys are all Team 1. All right, those are the important buttons on our Blackboard site. You can also check your grades on the Blackboard site. You can send an email to one person or to all of us or to just me. If you have an illness or you need to be absent for some reason, read this information. And then there are some tools and resources, additional tools and resources. This is particularly useful if you need tutoring help. You can go to this tutoring resources button, and there's all sorts of resources available for Bio 120 students. And that's where I'll let you go for now. We'll talk more in lab. If you have any questions, please give me a call. Now let's wrap it up.